Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to our very interrupted campaign lately. Everybody's been sick on and off, but we're back here now, and we are Zeros to Heroes, a Dicey Decisions campaign. So, let me say my usual spiel and then we'll get into it. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And before I go into my spiel, I want to tell you if you're watching this on YouTube, please give us all the likes and everything, but we haven't had any comments. We really want to know what you guys think, and I would love to hear comments from some of you guys just saying either there's too much dead space or you're doing a great job or whatever. We would like to make connections, and we at Dicey Decisions have uh, a Discord channel called Dicey Decisions RPG, and we're trying to get a community started. We're doing one shots on and off, and if you join us over here on Discord, you can be involved with us. You can run uh, one shots if you wish. You can join us in one shots as a player, uh, give us feedback, whatever. So come join us over on Discord at Dicey Decisions RPG. Okay, any shout outs, guys, before we dive in? And unfortunately, we're missing one of our players tonight whose character is off on her own anyway. So hopefully, Juliet feels way better soon. Any shout outs?
Yeah. Shout out to vitamin C. Make sure to take it. That is all.
I give my shout out to the wonderful mineral zinc because that stuff has kept me healthy. Weirdly, I got sick a whole lot more before I started taking zinc. All right. We are Dicey Decisions RPG, and this campaign, streamed for 2 hours on Monday nights, is Zeros to Heroes, our narrative Dungeons and Dragons fantasy campaign. Now, with session 52 upon us, I figure that we should have a recap of the entire campaign. It won't be very long. I'm just going to give anybody who has joined and has missed any of our episodes a little bit of what we've gone through. Our band of adventurers, still unnamed band, have been together for several months. Before that, each had been away on their own for 5 years, learning and developing skills. They all came from the same little town. Upon their return to their hometown of Gladewell, the ultimate synchronicity and coincidence struck. They arrived from several directions at the same time, sent by various superiors to investigate the influx of spiders that were overrunning the land. And as they did, they saw during an eclipse the weave, the magical permeation of the entire world. The weave above Gladewell was frayed, starting to it was thinner than anywhere else. This worried at least one of them, and I think exactly one of them at the time. They set out on a couple of explorative adventures, first to the logging camps in the mountains above Gladewell and then the mines. Strange happenings were observed, and in a conflict, one of them, Rip, died, and the others found a way to bring Rip back. Strange dreams, a coven of hags, maybe some favors owed down the line. And then when they got back to Gladewell, it was evacuated due to the threat of looming war with the nearby city state. The and it was because of what they found in the mines. The band hired on as paid scouts for Iman and watched the sky light up with golden filigree and then shatter as they found that the veil of magic keeping the gods off of the world of Exandria had been destroyed. They found themselves fighting cultists and exploring a hidden area of the Feywild under the protection of an archfey named Lady Aphathil. All of this happened very early in the campaign. The group passed through several dangerous trials and then traveled to Iman. Along the way, they tamed a hag, among other encounters. They learned that the gods had gone from their heavenly abodes and were made mortal somewhere on this world. They learned that one of the gods, a betrayer god, Lolth, the Spider Queen, the evil goddess of deceit, shadows, and spiders, it was trying to get a head start on all the other gods and attempting to reincarnate into an avatar. But she hasn't been able to yet. Our party disrupted and foiled her first attempt in another very coincidental encounter in the middle of nowhere. So, our Archfey patron has given them two directions to begin with. They must find the Silken Shard cultists, and the first they've chosen is in the deep Underdark, in the hold of Zarthith Kelek, which lies below the city of Craghammer. Our party's path led them to Iman, where they learned more facts and prepped for travel, among a billion other things, which are now all, um, oh, what's the word for become part of the world that we made real? Um, anyway, uh,
Assimilated? I don't
Integrated?
know.
No.
no, it's my words are failing me tonight. Anyway, um, they then teleported to Craghammer through the portal at the Cobalt Soul, and they find themselves now waking in Craghammer after an interesting night's stay at the Iron Hearth Tavern. Okay, it's morning. Early morning. Um, all of you are still asleep. In the wee hours, let's put it that way. In Craghammer, the weather and pretty much the light, for the most part, is always the same. Craghammer is a city of several tiers. The uppermost tier is exposed to the outside world. We're in the second layer of Craghammer right now, where there are, it's mostly industry and commerce, which is where the teleportation circle spit you out. And um, there is a lower layer which is mostly industry, mining, smelting, um, crafting things out of metal, building machines. There's always steam and the sound of ringing hammers coming out of it. And the lower you go, the more permanent the lighting and the weather feels. You're probably in the most comfortable area. The top layer of Craghammer is exposed to the cold and the snow of the mountains where it's, and we are entering winter now. It's very cold and snowy up top. And below us, in the lowest reaches, it's very warm because that's where all the furnaces are. The mines, um, among other things, are for mithril, which is a magical silver. And this stuff is mined underneath Craghammer, making Craghammer a very wealthy place. Um, but it takes a lot of work, as you can imagine. So there's many blacksmiths and stuff down there. Um, the first layer is called the top slab. You're at the center slab, and if you are going down to the bottom slab, that's where all the work is being done. It's also called the pit. The center slab, where we're on now, is called the heart, and the upper one is called the arch. So, before dawn, before light, I should say, Fern, rises from wherever she was, slides her gear back onto her small frame, and exits silently from her room and disappears into the darkness of Craghammer. You guys all get a long rest, and you may wake when ready.
I feel like Sunny is going to be snoring until someone punches her awake because she had quite a bit to drink the night before.
Classic.
She was in a contest, wasn't she?
Yes. Yeah.
Did Pieta join you in that? That sounds likely.
He
We're
did
Uh,
not.
listening.
They were
He was
off.
doing stuff.
He was doing stuff.
Oh.
you had to prep for your big contest today.
Oh yeah, gonna show some fools, stun on some haters.
Well, you're drinking against dwarves, and it's not easy. So, what would you guys like to do first thing in the morning, other than Sunny?
Rip's up
Um,
pretty early to go hug a rock or something.
Sure.
love that.
Gotta
I
set
think
Rip,
Pieta's
spells.
up meditating.
Gotta commune with
Rip,
nature.
can you give me a nature check while
Sure.
you're out looking around?
Okay. Well, that's been better. That's a 12.
Well, a 12 is better than average. So,
True.
you notice that there are many plant, or not necessarily plants. There are many
Hmm.
things, mostly different types of fungus, growing in lots of the crevices around here. Um, some of them glow.
Rip's gonna find a good patch of fungus and just like half asleep early in the morning bury themselves in it. They'll glow a little brighter.
Yeah, the tavern has a garden, kind of, which almost wraps around the whole place in sections. And there are some plants that they find difficult to keep alive, but definitely the fungi, the ornamental fungi are doing fine. And, you know, since spores travel everywhere, there are little mushrooms all over the place down here.
Neat. My cousins. I am also gonna go after that and try and find bean juice for the team.
Oh, okay.
Team bean juice run.
And you can easily find it. There is some, they have a large carafe inside the tavern if you want to pour it and bring it to them. You can
Yeah,
order room service. This is a nice place. You could go look for the Dwarf Brothers. Oh, the word I was looking for is canon. We have made a lot of things canon in this world that didn't necessarily exist in Exandria before we came along, like the Dwarf Brothers
like the
bean
dwarf
juice
brothers.
tillers.
I'm gonna. I don't think I could remember Sunny's dwarf brothers order. So the tavern coffee, I'm gonna come back trying to like balance 5 cups.
Okay. Are you going to the tent first or inside?
Uh, I'm gonna do inside first because I'll still have more coffee to balance, and then I can keep it short and get in and get out of there, so it's not so
Okay.
awkward.
So you do have 5 cups. How are you getting through the door of their room? Just kick it until they open up. You do
No,
that.
I've got 3 in one hand. I'm gonna I've got 2 in the other. I'm gonna put one in my mouth and then try and maneuver with the hand that's holding the last coffee.
But not put it down.
On the ground?
Yeah. Okay, roll a dex check. to
Cool
see
beans.
if you can maneuver without spilling all your coffees.
I'm so excited for this.
You're really good at these.
Oh, I got a 15.
Oh, that is pretty good. So you
Yeah.
managed to somehow stick one finger out and hook it into the door handle and pull it open. Um, Stony,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the door is locked. And you are
To
probably surprised that somebody walks in.
Yeah, are you asleep or are you awake?
my room?
It's like,
To the room with
Yeah.
me and
yeah, it's like,
Fern in it is
Yes.
unlocked?
Yes.
not anymore. She left
There's
really
no
early.
fern in it.
Okay, sure.
You think she would have locked you in?
Does Rip wake you or were you already awake?
Um, I think he's, um, I think he's like curled up in bed, like reading a book, just so nonchalant, just reading a book.
Okay. Sure. All right. We don't need to dive too deeply into anything that came before. So are you surprised when the door just opens?
Yes, but but I see it's Rip, right?
Yeah, you see it's Rip,
Yeah.
tiny little Rip, balancing five big old steaming cups of
Oh,
Ah,
coffee.
oh,
I
I
mean bean juice.
don't recall hearing any knocking, but I will excuse this intrusion, for you have brought me a nice gift. How lovely.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I should have knocked. I'll knock on the tent when I go to the tent, just to.
Not sure how you'll do that, but I'm curious to see how you do it.
Well, I mean, you can come with. Where's Fern, by the way? This one's for
Fine.
her. But
Oh, I handed her the maps that I had gathered from the Cobalt Soul, or rather traced, and she's gone off to find, well, contacts here, as well as
mhm.
perhaps a way into the, well, you know where.
Yeah, Fern stuff.
Fun stuff,
Uh,
yes.
yeah. So, so how was y'all's night last night? Would you do? Play cards, study maps?
He pauses for 1 second, blinks, turns to you and says, yes,
So, so both maps and cards.
maps and cards, yes. He's very much not
All
looking
right.
at you right now. He's but his
All
like
right.
his like
Well,
hands are like gripping his like his sheets. You can tell that
yeah,
he's like smiling a little bit.
yeah. Rip obviously knows um
But Stony doesn't know that
about
you
last
know.
night, but Stony doesn't know that I know,
Yes.
and I would never force him to tell me before he's ready. At least not
Right.
at 8:15 in the morning.
Right,
Maybe
right,
at 2
right.
o'clock in the afternoon. We'll see where the day goes.
Exactly.
Um, I'm gonna leave Stony his secrets for now. Like, "Oh, well, I hope you won last night
Oh,
in your
yes. Well,
card game."
well, you could say that I, yeah, yes, you could say that I won. Anyway, what's in this bean juice here? Um, pleasant, delicious,
Oh,
so very beany and juicy this morning. Where did you say that you got this?
well, it's just the tavern coffee, and well, these are for Sunny and Pieta. But I mean, if Fern's not here for her coffee, her bean juice. I'll just give it to Sunny. I'm sure she'll drink it. Well, glad to hear you cleaned up last night. I'll see you later. Okay, bye. And I'm gonna walk out the door.
Oh, yes. See you later, alligator. I think you turn into an alligator, maybe.
Don't forget that Pietta's gonna fight some guys later. We'll see
What?
you in the courtyard.
Oh, right, Peter. Fighting, fighting
Oh
things.
yeah, there's a fighting pit
What he does?
if you're
Yeah.
interested, Pieta.
Oh yeah, I'm already signed up, aren't I?
Boxing, yeah, you are.
Of course. I was gonna say since I didn't drink last night, I was probably mentally preparing for today, so I'm probably up early. Probably like outside meditating and owning in.
Okay. So yeah, let's switch over to Pieta. There is a courtyard that is the place where the battles will happen. The I guess it's not like a big pit where they throw you in and you can only leave if you're the only one standing. It's just like a
Dang.
I
Just
mean
kidding.
you
Yeah, just
could
kidding.
treat it that way,
It's
but
like a tournament?
kind of. It's just an ongoing like people can gather and bet on who will win this fight, and you can sign
Oh.
up.
Oh,
They
okay.
mentioned it, and Pieta jumped on it.
Yeah, for sure. When does
Actually,
it
you
start?
were uh, later, usually like mid-afternoon.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
the I don't think actually you heard. I think Stony signed you up for it. I'm sorry.
Ah,
I think Sonny signed you up for it.
classic.
Yeah,
I'll make sure to
but they told you.
thank her about that later. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I'm probably in nature of some sort, maybe some type of water if I can find it running down. If not, maybe on some type of rock
There
or
are fountains and little parks, like kind of a European park, like where roads intersect. There's a big central area where it's kind of greenery and a fountain. It's just a nice little place to stop in the middle of an intersection of roads, like crossroads.
mm,
So each crossroad, of the big streets, crossroads, will have one of these little uh, fountains and places
I
to
was thinking more
sit and
isolated, like less
watch.
distractions.
Oh,
Like
then
trying to
you would
be
have to leave the tavern. You'd have to go someplace else.
yeah, that's fine.
You'd have to look for something.
Um,
Roll a d
hmm,
d20. Let's see how you do finding a quiet
okay.
place.
Not well. I got a two.
Okay, so you walk around looking for something. Before you get too far, you come back and you find that there's an empty tent near yours. Nobody's in it. So you just step inside. Doesn't look like anyone has rented that for the night.
Amazing.
You can
Um,
push the furniture out of the way.
hmm Get myself comfortable and then just go in my mind and like kind of like not shadow boxing, but just like mentally prepare like okay, like if I'm gonna do this, I better do this well.
Yeah, so you're practicing.
Yeah, monk stuff.
Monk
Yeah,
stuff.
just monk stuff, stretching and Tai Chi style, except way
hmm
faster. Okay.
Yeah. Um, and depending on the time, after like a good amount of time passes by, when I feel like, all right, let's go conquer today, I go back to the tent.
I feel like you wouldn't come back for, I don't know, how long would you train? An hour? 30
Uh,
minutes?
Probably if like the perfect unless we'd said like we were gonna meet some early or something, I probably got up a little extra early and then spent a good 2 hours. Um,
Okay.
yeah, training.
So when Rip got up and left, you were already gone. They just didn't notice.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've developed a healthy sweat and a sheen on your whole body. Your clothes are wet, and by breakfast time, you're on your toes, bouncing around, waiting for your competitor. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Rip,
Get a good meal in me.
oh, the tavern offers meals, so you can go in and eat in there. Rip, you come back to the tent, and
Yeah.
all you hear is really loud snoring, and Pieta's not there.
Yeah, Sunny probably won't hear it because she is asleep. But if she wasn't asleep, she would have heard a paff, paff, paff as I tried to knock on the tent.
No, Sonny definitely didn't hear that.
No way. Um,
No way.
where's Pia's not here? Where's everybody? Right. Okay. I'm gonna walk over and hold Sunny's bean juice under her nose or close to her head to let the
Sunny
smell.
is like mid snore and then it just like stops. And she reaches out a hand before like opening her eyes, takes the coffee, and like shoots it back like a shot.
Ah,
I'll
Okay.
immediately hand her Fern.
Can
Oh,
you, Sonny, can you do a dex check to
yeah,
see if you can, before
yeah,
your eyes open for the
great
day,
at
you're
these.
trying to drink an entire cup of coffee?
That's fair.
I believe in my girl. She can do it.
Sure.
Sunny knows her coffee. 17 on the dice for a total of dirty 20.
You
I knew
are
it.
one with coffee, with
Yes,
bean juice.
green juice.
You just open your throat and
Yeah.
let it slide in, and then you smell more. There's more in this place.
I after 1 second of having drunk the bean juice, I finally open my eyes. Oh boy, Fern. No, not Fern. You're Rip. Oof. It's been a morning.
Yeah.
How long
Yeah.
have you been up?
Uh, hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Is that one for me too?
This is mine, and then this one. Well, I was gonna give this one to Pieta. I don't know where he is. The
I
second one I gave
slowly
you was for
reach out to
Fern, but
steal
she's off
Pieta's.
doing Fern things. I just let her take it. Fern's off doing Fern things. But there's more coffee in the tavern, and I didn't remember your dwarf bros uh order,
Wait,
so I
Fern's
didn't go
not
there
here?
first.
Did Stony scare her away?
I think so. He's pretending like nothing happened, which
Oh,
sounds
that
like him.
is that
But
a good sign or a bad sign?
well, he was all like smiley and giddy and giggly like he gets. So I think it was good,
Okay.
but I don't know. I guess he's not ready to tell us yet.
Hmm. Well, I hope Fern's okay. She didn't tell us where she was going, did she? Or did I not remember?
No, she didn't. Well, she didn't tell us, but Stony said he gave her the maps, and I don't
Oh,
remember which maps those were, but presumably she's gone to check out the map stuff.
um, Pieta is
I don't know
just.
where he is.
Why can't our group just stick together?
I don't know.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god.
We can bother Stony though, or we can check and see. Peter was really getting excited for his fight, so he might be. I mean, he might be waiting at this point.
Oh, we should you know that thing where you can like take money and then get more money if you're right?
Gambling. Yeah.
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Awesome. How do we do that?
There's usually a guy. So we'll look out for
Okay.
the guy, and they're usually really loud. So we'll
Okay.
listen out for the guy. But we should go see if Stony wants to watch too.
Oh, perfect.
Knock knock.
Oh, that's
Wait,
better. That's louder. than what I did, actually. That's a
What
good
did
Oh,
you
one.
do?
really? I missed what you did. What did you do?
I reach over to the tent wall and just bang on it again with my hand. You
S-
just hear gentle fabric
Rustling.
flapping.
That's I. Hmm. Yeah,
Hi,
no.
Stony. How's Fern?
Fern, she's away. Yes, she's away on. Sorry. On a mission. Rather for us. So I assume that she's fine.
So you didn't hurt her or piss her off or make her run away?
No, no, no. Well, I don't think so. I mean, no. Of course not. I would never do
Because if you
something.
were ever to do that, I would punch you in the face.
Wh- where is this coming from?
Fern's my best friend. You just got to be careful, okay? One of them.
Um,
And I look at Rip. One of
I mean, I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna get in between Sunny and you. If she wants to beat you up, I'm gonna let her do it.
I'm
Pieta, do you want to walk in around now?
so glad you
Yeah.
got my back, Rip.
What? Why are we beating up
Listen,
Stony?
if Sunny's coming for you, I'm assuming you deserve it.
Pieta walks
So
in.
glad to
Why are
hear
we
Or
that.
beating
like
up
maybe
Stony?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We
That's
are.
my question exactly.
Only if he. Well, we're not. No, it was just a warning, okay?
Oh,
Sure.
Oh,
Though odd.
Beetlejuice.
Oh, I drank yours.
Uh,
Burns is still
I have
there.
4 sips left, but there's also more in the tavern.
You can
you know
have
what? No,
mine,
I don't
Pieta.
need it. I feel great. I feel great. First,
Okay.
sign me up, and now you take my beat. It's cool.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to be too jittery to hold a weapon. That's exactly what I was thinking.
You're so considerate, Sonny. Wow. I'm so glad I have great friends. So,
Yes.
Sonny,
What time's your fight?
I think it's later.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they don't start till later. So I got some time to kill.
Great.
Yeah, you guys have all morning.
Pieta goes up to
The
Stony.
fights will be in the afternoon.
Nice. Pieta goes up to Sonny. What's up, dude? Gives him a little tap. How you doing?
Uh, hello.
Good morning.
Yes. Hi. And it is indeed a good morning. You're rather chipper today.
Yeah, I got some stretching in, had a good night's rest. How did
Good.
you sleep?
I slept. I slept well. Yes.
Good. Hope you guys all rested.
Yes. Yes. Rested. Yes. Yes. Indeed. Yes. You are fighting today. Yes. Yes, Peter. Yes.
Yeah, for Sunny's help, I am fighting today. You know what? I could use a good stretch. And maybe I'll encounter some fun times. Maybe there's some powerful people around here. That should be exciting.
Yes. I believe it should be very exciting. Very fun to watch. Yes. Yes. I shall wish you a good luck in the arena. Maybe I shall buy some 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 snacks to watch you. That'd be something like some sort of
Rip and I are
spectator.
going to find the big man and put money on him.
Oh, you're going to okay. Well, that is gambling.
We're gonna do gambling.
Gambling. Yes.
You know
that
what,
is
Sunny?
yes.
Pieta's gonna give Sunny 20 gold
What's this for?
Here you go. Go wild. Go gamble.
I can spend your gold too?
Yeah, just that much.
I'm gonna put everything I have on you, Pieta.
Oh, okay. Pressure. Okay, I could do this. Yeah.
It's
But if
not
you lose it
pressure.
all,
I know you'll win.
yeah. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good this morning. I did some owning in. I did some training. I feel limber. I feel fantastic actually.
Mm,
Well, that's
good.
good.
Yeah.
I was talking to the mushrooms this morning, and I think I have some stuff that can help you later, but I don't want to do
You
it
do what?
now. It'll... I
Do
was
Is it?
talking to the mushrooms this
Oh,
morning.
I thought we left that behind. Is that do mushrooms still? Oh, you're not talking like the not the weird mushroom, but like just the normal mushroom that you talked to.
Yeah, it's not wasn't like talking like we were talking to those mushrooms. It's more of just like in your brain
Totally. Okay, yeah.
talking.
I'll
It's
have
hard to
some
explain.
enhanced mushroom later. Yeah, I'll natural supplements. Totally.
Yeah, yeah, natural technically.
So, are we just waiting for Fern to get back, or did we have a plan other than to take mushrooms?
Um, well, I don't think that we'll see
Well,
Fern anytime soon.
I
Back
mean,
in the village, we used to try to grow mushrooms. Maybe we should go out, check out the area.
I made a lot of friends last
oh yeah.
night. We can also ask around because we are still trying to find those people.
Ah,
Oh
yes,
yeah, and
those people.
Yeah, the
yeah,
Perhaps,
ones
we
with
could
the
go suss out the
sassy.
competition. Mm.
well,
I
either
would like
way,
to suss out the competition as well. See if anyone else is participating.
I have idled
Oh,
around
we
far
could
too
we
much.
could um
We could what?
we could we could find everyone Pieta is going to fight against, slowly make them go crazy so then they mess up tonight.
Uh,
Great plan.
I'm
How
gonna
do we
pretend
do
I didn't
it?
hear that.
Okay, or
Um
that.
Grim can talk to them in their heads.
Couldn't couldn't you do
Burn?
that too?
Grim, why would I do that?
I because it's your plan, and I'm not sure why this logic is not following.
Mm, I don't know.
Grim's way
Yeah.
scarier.
Okay, you know, just I think that you are. Please, I hope that you take this as a compliment. I think you're far more intimidating than Grim. Sorry, Grim.
Me?
Yes, you can be quite the bully when you want to be. It's I dare say very useful at times. Very scary.
I'm I'm a bully?
No, I'm not saying that you're a bully. I'm saying that you have a talent
You just
to
said I
be
was a bully.
assertive. You know, like we need to get our way through, and you take no no's for answer. You keep busting on through. You know, like just assertive. I
Is this cuz I is this cuz I tried to tell you I would beat you up earlier that you're calling me a bully?
no. Well, I mean that might be part of it, maybe. But come on, guys, back me up here. You've seen how she, you know, with that one that
I listen.
the at the Cobalt Soul. You remember how she very
I
authoritatively got us through with all animals. Yes. You all saw this. Yes, you
A
cannot
little,
deny
I
this.
I don't disagree, but I would never say it in earshot of
a
Grim
bell rings outside
ever.
the tent.
I just enjoyed seeing you hold that shovel, my friend. Oh, what was that?
A bell?
Is that like a doorbell? Do we have a tit doorbell?
Who is it?
I hear you talking in there. Is everyone awake?
Oh,
This is
Yes. Do you have
Balin.
bean juice?
Balin,
Yeah.
why are you so
Aye, we got bean
gods
juice.
damn nosy?
I'm here to ask you if you're ready for breakfast. Is there going to be breakfast
Oh,
this morning, or are you leaving us?
yes. Breakfast.
I would love breakfast.
Continental
Yeah.
Would you like
breakfast.
your breakfast inside in the community table, or shall I bring it to you out here?
Maybe let's go to the community table.
Yeah.
Aye, then my job's done.
Oh, all right.
So
That
glad
was
to hear
easy.
that, Balin.
You guys know where that is?
Yes, I do, because I was drinking there last night. I was drinking a
Oh,
lot.
amazing. Okay, that's cool. Good for you.
I think I won the competition though, so that's what truly matters.
Did you? Maybe
Yes.
that's what Stony was talking about. How you could be very awesomely intimidating.
You think I'm a bully too?
No, I think you're great. I think
I
you're
thought I
an
would just
awesome.
using my charms and people liked me and I was nice.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess let's go have breakfast.
Oh, I wasn't
I think
Stony. Stony was calling you a bully. I was calling you awesome.
What? Why are you throwing
I-
me under the? Oh God, what the cart?
Apple
Because there's
cart?
no buses here. Why are you throwing me under the cart? That's not what I'm saying. You
Let's
all
go.
are not understanding
Let's
me.
go eat breakfast. It's fine. Sonny, no one thinks you're mean. Everyone thinks you're awesome. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I still glare daggers at Stone on my way out though.
Proving my point.
I want to do that to where only Stony sees them and no one else.
Oh my God.
Okay, roll. What should we roll? Pick something to roll to
Sleight of
achieve.
hand.
Sure. Sleight of
I'll
eye
think
roll.
to get a nat 20 on 23.
Wow. Stony is the only one who sees it. And Stony, roll an insight check to see if you think that she means it or not. Stony, can you hear me?
Sorry, I'm having internet
rolling.
issues. What do you need me to
Oh,
roll?
okay. Do we need to pause?
No, no, no. Just
Insight.
insight. Okay.
As opposed to outside.
You know, Sonny, I think the point he was trying to make is that you can really do whatever you set your
16.
mind to, you know?
Surprisingly, he rolled
16.
well.
Um, yeah, you don't think she really means that she's going to beat you up. But she is pretending pretty hard.
um. Whew.
Grim
he
gives you
recalls the several nasty spells that Sunny has cast over this campaign and the damage it has done. And he prays that one day he will learn the spell counterspell.
Actually, as Sunny leaves the tent, she keeps her arm in there. Grim is just staring at you, and he's the last thing to pull back the tent flap.
Great, I'm still coming that way. You didn't have to
Yeah.
do that. Pumping psychopaths.
Okay, so you guys have a nice breakfast at the community table. It's like a buffet that you go collect whatever you want. You're starting to realize that this place is not going to be cheap. Um, but you have a lot of money, so it's probably going to be affordable to you.
For
Um,
now.
the asking around, the fight occurs at 3 p.m. in the fighting ring, which is currently the courtyard. And today, they are happy to tell you that Balgus is going to be here.
More like bogus.
Mhm.
Oh, no,
Who's
my friend.
Balgus?
Balgus? Balgus? Well, have you heard of Balgus Brewery?
Mm, look at the others in the group.
Uh,
Like
Balgus
dwarf
Brewery
brews? No.
is the most famous, yes, a dwarven brew house, the most famous one in this ring, and Balgus himself is one of our fighting ring champions. It's so everyone comes when Balgus decides to show up.
Whoo! Oh, starting to get nervous. Wow.
Oh, that makes it so good. You can take down the champion, Pieta.
You make it sound so easy. Yeah. Um, maybe you shouldn't bet all the gold. Maybe. You know what? Do what you want. Yeah. That's exciting. That's exciting. I could use a good challenge.
Do is Balgus staying here at this inn?
Oh no, 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 no! He lives in his home. He runs. He's probably at the brewery at work, but he'll be here
Where
this
exactly is
afternoon.
this brewery?
She gives you
If I would
directions.
like to
It's
meet
not
him.
all that far. Yeah, you may
Perfect.
meet him.
I start shoveling food in my mouth.
Okay.
You got really excited all of a sudden, Sonny. You okay?
Super.
Good. I'm glad to hear
Super.
you're super.
Um,
Okay.
Balgus.
do I see any of my drinking buddies from the night before?
Sure. Yeah, they're here. They're holding their heads. They kept going, but
I wave over
yeah,
to
they're
them and
not
try to
feeling
get
so
them to
great.
sit next to us. At least one of them.
They are already eating, and they just wave and then hold their heads and keep eating stuff to try to clear it out of their
I elbow
systems.
Pieta. At least I look better than them. Told you I won.
Uh, yeah, I believe it. Wow, you don't look phased at all.
Yeah. Um.
So,
Well, I know where I want to go after breakfast. What about you all?
I think I definitely want to go to the same place
Hmm.
as you do, even though I haven't heard it yet.
Yes.
How do you know where I want to go?
Uh, I'm good at guessing.
You know what? We've split up a lot. Maybe we should stick together. I'll go where you go too.
Yay! Okay. Can it be a
Yes,
Yeah, brewing
surprise?
tour sounds fun.
certainly we can all make it a surprise.
Great. Oh, we can each pick a surprise destination. And I can go first, and then Stony, and then Rip, and then Pieta.
Oh, I'm second. I thought I would go last. This is news. Okay. All right.
Why would you be last? I'm not a
I
bully, Stony.
no. It just I've you know just
You're so
I
nice,
just
so
happen to
kind.
have the most boring places to go. I mean, you know me. I'm always in my books.
That's true. That's a good point. Okay, you can be last. So
Oh.
then Rip, Pieta, then Stony.
Hey, cool.
Okay.
I saw the coolest moss earlier. You guys are gonna love it.
Oh, I love
I'm
moths.
so excited for this plan. Is everyone done eating breakfast?
Um,
I just finished.
Great. I take a couple extra sausages and put them in my pocket, and also a piece of toast, and then I'm like, let's go.
all right. I shall I shall carry my plate with me. Um, you see it just like kind of it just kind of floats. He's using his mage hand, and the like bits of egg just kind of like floats off, and then it's really weird. And Cece's floating around too. I like that.
okay,
Sunny will
where are
walk
we
out
headed?
Yeah, where are we going?
the tavern door and going to walk confidently towards that address she was given, but she does not know the city at all, so it might take a while to
Okay.
get there.
Well, yeah, if you would ask for directions as you travel, you would find Balkus Brewery. It's there. It's a big place. Um, it looks like a just any old building, really. It's not an actual From the outside, it doesn't look like it would be a brewery. It's just a building. Very nice, nicely carved, like everything in this dwarven city. Very intricately carved and ornate. Big stone arching sign, like carved into a tapestry. Balgus Brewery.
Lovely. Ta-da!
We're here.
Oh, it's the bogus guy,
Yes.
bogus guy.
Yes. We're gonna go meet him.
Hmm.
Don't know why you said it like that, but cool.
I wonder what kind of barley malts they use.
Barley.
Hmm?
What's barley?
It's a grain.
I thought that
Grows out of the ground, kind of like wheat.
weren't you
Oh.
weren't you interested in making beer and ale at one point?
Well, yes. I take already made beer and then mix it with things.
Oh, right. How could I forget? Well, beer is made.
Actually, that's a good point. I haven't made a batch in a while.
Sure.
Perhaps you could
Maybe
learn a thing or two
I should
from
get
this
some beer.
brewery
We're
that
on
could
here.
tell them how to make beer and ale. So then you could
to have
then
some of
make
their
your
beer
own.
and ale in yours.
Mix it with
like-
what were you trying to mix it with? Grasshoppers last time?
Huh?
Yes, yeah. And rabbit's feet to make it extra hoppy.
Yes. I could see how that would make it extra hoppy.
I wonder if they have some of that here. Let's go inside.
Okay.
Okay, you enter. It's mostly a big open warehouse type place, but there are some work desks and things toward the front. And as you walk in, people glance at you with interested expressions. One stands up and uh, comes bustling over. Hello, hello, I'm Rurik. What can I do for you?
We would like to meet Balgus, and do you have any rabbit's foot beer?
Oh, he takes a step back. We do not produce the rabbit's foot ale here. I've not heard of it. No, I'm very sorry. Is there another type of ale? Uh, are you interested in our ale? This is our brewery at the Balgus Ale, made with the finest Bligarthal barley.
Uh, yeah, I mean, do you got any free samples?
Is this for an order? Are you here to pick up a keg or two or 10? Is this for a party or a feast or
Oh, I might have a big party tonight, so yes, this could be potentially for an order depending on how the samples go.
interesting? Very well, very well. Would you like the the newest barley or one of the older vintages that we have in the back? And he shows you like a chart on the wall
Huh.
that has the prices and the different years of vintage.
Mm,
Uh, which one? I am assuming if you know our the Bulgus Brewery's ales, you have had several different kinds and are familiar with the older vintages. On tap right now, we have a taste test for you of the most recent, if you'd like to try.
um, yes, I'm very familiar. I'll try them all.
Oh, well, we do not give taste tests from the older ones, just the newest ones. Would you like a taste of
Yes.
just this one? Very well. Would that be everyone this
And
morning?
can I have Mr. Balgus service?
Mr. Balgus. He is a very busy one. Can you tell me who you are and what purpose you would need to talk with Mr. Balgus?
Uh, I look at the group.
Is that four different samples this early morning,
Oh, none for
or
me.
is it only the one?
I
I'll
shall
be
try. I'll
right
shall have a
back.
taste.
Very well. That's two,
Three.
three. Excellent. I'll. Yes. And why did you want to see Mr. Balgas?
We we have an important message for him. Yep.
Uh,
We do.
Very
We
well.
do.
I shall inform him.
We do.
Dude.
He Rurik walks off and he talks to he grabs somebody walking by and whispers in their ear, and that person hustles off, and Rurik goes to a rack of kegs laying on their side, and he pours three little
While he's
shot
pouring,
sized.
I get the others in a huddle. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm out of control. What message do we have?
Why? I thought you came with the plan. You said I wanted it to be a surprise.
I didn't have a plan. I just wanted to get on his head.
Uh,
Something really cryptic. I don't know. Ask Grim.
Grim, you got anything?
No answer from Graham.
Grim? Ah!
You hear a little
what if we
chuckle
say?
in the back of your head.
Uh, this is gonna be embarrassing. But what if? What if we say that? No, I don't know. Oh, jeez. We compliment his beer. That we want that we have. That after we try it, we wanted to tell him how much we love it. Oh, God, I'm drawing
Yeah,
straws.
that's good.
Stony,
Yeah.
yeah, you like that? I don't.
No, I think that'll work. Yeah.
Okay.
Either that, or we just say something weird and tell him that someone said he would understand.
That is one method I can think of. There's one thing that I can think of in this particular situation. We need to induce what is known as the yips upon this champion.
The yips.
The yips. Have you ever
Yips?
done
What's
something?
that?
I will explain. Have you ever done something so well, so good, then all of a sudden you start thinking about how you do that thing, and then when you start thinking of it, you suddenly can't do it anymore?
I
Has
could
this
make
ever
him go
happened to you?
blind, but it only lasts for a minute.
I'm
No.
intrigued. Go on.
This phenomenon is
But
called
how
the
do you
yips.
make someone do that if it's in their mind?
There are several ways that we can
The
do this
yips.
psychologically. One, the best method that I can think of is asking him how he fights. Asking him very specific questions that make him think about the way he fights. And if he thinks about the way he fights,
Okay.
About this time,
I feel like that's
here are your ales
okay.
that you requested. There's three little shot sized. And he looks over. I see he has decided to come down. I hope you enjoy your meeting with Mr. Balgus.
Thank you so much.
And this guy goes off to
Thank
do
you.
his work, and you have three little shots of ale.
Take it. Okay, what's the next one?
the next one,
You said there's a second step.
To give him the yips.
well,
Do I have to sneeze in his face?
that's it.
I don't understand
We just need
what this
to
is.
get him to think about the way he fights. And the more we
Okay, I
question
think I
him
got
in
this.
interesting ways,
What if
The
I
more-
put an illusion of a black cat in front of him so he thinks he has bad luck?
that is, you're making several assumptions. But I suppose I'm also making several assumptions about him as well. Screw it, it could
That is
work.
true.
Okay, what if you question him, I'll do the black cat, and Rip, you give him mushrooms?
Oh, I mean, I can. I don't think I have any that'll hurt him. But I
Guys,
can
we
look
don't want
again.
to hurt the guy.
We just want to give him the yips.
The last thing I could do, I could
Oh.
I could probe his thoughts. The moment we ask him a question that could make him vulnerable and think about a certain thing, well, that could be an opportunity for me to strike. perhaps you did ask what is his unlucky charm or some his vulnerability, perhaps. Perhaps we can learn his weakness in that moment.
Ooh, I like this idea.
About this time, you see a dwarf up on a banister, up on a kind of a walkway up top, walk out of a room, maybe 3 stories high, and look down over the edge. And he's wearing much nicer clothes than the rest of them. He's got a tall collar that reaches up past his ears and wide shoulders. And even from here, you can see he has the most luxurious beard you've ever seen on a dwarf. It is bright golden. It's got braids in it. It's where it's not braided, it's curly. It looks like it's shiny, and but his head is completely bald. And he comes walking down the metal stairways until he gets to the bottom, and he grabs off a table a cloth and wipes his hands clean and tosses the rag aside and steps up. Well, uh, I am Balgus of Balgus Brewery. I hear there is a message for me. Um, who am I speaking to? And what is the message?
Well, hello, Mr. Balgus of Balgus Brewery.
Hello?
That is a mighty fine beard you have.
Ah, I think saying that first, I'd like you to roll a persuasion check
Oh,
with advantage.
ooh, okay. 12 on the first die and 19 on the second die. 23.
Yeah. If you, well, if it comes up, you've got a 23 on a persuasion check because you started out by flattering him. He glances over at the wall, and you can see he's trying to hide a smile, but he's kind of straightening out and curling the long flowing mustaches. Uh, and if you glance at the plaque, it says "Best beard in the South Circle, Valgus." Uh,
Wow.
I
Yeah.
thank you for noticing. It is quite the compliment. Now, the message, please.
um, the the message that we are here to give you, um, do you
Okay.
think
Actually,
uh,
Yes.
we're here from Mustaches Monthly, and we wanted
yes,
to ask you about your mustache.
we're interviewing you for the latest issue.
It's so much
Yeah,
cooler in person. Wow, it looks radiating.
yeah, we heard you are a really talented um uh
Group deception
tavern.
Yeah,
check,
yeah.
please.
So
Group
Stony
deception.
is like snapping his fingers at Cece right now to pull out charcoal and like parchment to start like writing interview questions. But he looks
Wow.
Mustache Monthly.
he
That's
looks
awesome.
Mustache
looks
Monthly.
nervous as fuck.
I'm gonna give you inspiration for that, Becca.
There we go. Well, he rolled well.
I
I
got
might
a
use it now.
I
Okay.
got a 9 for a total of 15.
Okay.
We said this was deception.
Yes.
Stony got a
I am gonna use it
16.
now.
His,
Okay.
Oh!
15 and 16.
Nat
I
20,
also
baby.
let's go.
hell yeah, and I got a 15. We are from Mustache
Oh
Monthly,
wow!
He is a believer.
reputable publication.
So his smile gets really wide, and he's nervously twiddling straightening his mustache or curling it. I mean, uh, well, mustache monthly. I've not heard of such. What? That's yes. What are there questions? What
Yeah,
the
Oh,
message or well, I
people
suppose.
people are dying to know. We hear you're really impressive.
Come with me. Shall we
Waller.
talk in
Oh,
a more private place?
Amazing
Yes, can we
mustache.
get
And
some beers for that?
definitely a private place.
are you saying that?
Yeah.
Are you saying that? Uh, why, of course, certainly. And he snaps and holds up his 5 fingers. He points at the keg
Helps with the creative
5 and he
process.
points up. He leads you guys up the 3 flights of stairs onto this landing walkway, um, and into a very nice, posh office. Very comfortable. He's got his big desk with his big, almost throne like chair behind it. And out in front of it are a bunch of little sofas and cushion seats. And on the wall are some pictures that are moving of him posing and showing his physique, and a couple of them like this where he's bouncing back and forth. There's a couple artistic ones just showing his hands with wraps around him, all bruised and bleedy, and like after a fight. His whole office is about his prowess in the ring.
okay. As we go,
Well,
as he leads us up, can I pull? I'm gonna just kind of grab Stoney's arm and pull him towards the back of the group so he can't hear me and tell him my plan. Okay, so you said we should distract him so that he's thinking about other stuff during the fight. I figured we would ask him a lot of questions about how he protects his mustache and his beard when he's fighting, so that when he's fighting, he's thinking a lot about protecting his mustache and his beard, because it's going to be a mustache monthly now.
And we need
Is
to
that
schedule
is
a
that
picture for
anything?
it.
Roll with it.
Is that good? That's good. Okay, great.
Yeah, and we need to schedule a picture for it, so we need to make sure it's pristine.
Yes, yes.
I'm not good at art.
Cece could
Okay,
and
just
probably
kidding.
craft
he
something.
he is not able to hear any of this because as he walks up, uh, he's sort of preening and looking around at people and that work for him. And as the dwarves he passes, he's Mustache Monthly is here to interview me, and tells that to like 4 or 5 people before he takes you into the office. Well, please take your seats, and how can I answer your questions? And he leans back and puts his hands on his belly and gets himself very comfortable. Drinks will be served in just a moment. And just as he says that, a young dwarf bustles in, and he's got 5 big steins. Set them down and go do your work. And you guys each have a big ale at 9 a.m.
Uh, yes, sir. May I ask the first question? Do you all mind if I ask the first question? I'll
No,
just
I do
by all
not
means.
mind.
I'll just say it. We're all dying to know how you maintain. Is there some secret wax that you use? How do you do it each morning? Explain your process to me. Are you all like an
Oh yes,
artist?
like
Ah. He pounds his hands on the desk and stands up, kind of looming, and he says, "Yes, there is a secret."
Oh,
And then he
as
sits
I
back down.
surmised.
One which I will not divulge.
the
Oh,
suspense is killing us. Oh
It
my
has
goodness.
got
Jeez.
me here, and I will not let anyone know my special formula for beard oil.
Oh, but you do use a beard oil. That will be pertinent information to our readers, and I think that is
Doesn't
such.
everyone?
Yes, well, yes. Well, sometimes folks.
Everyone who matters.
Well, who wants to take the next
What is?
question?
Hey, while he's looking at you, Stony, what does your beard look like, Stony?
um, he he's still pretty unkempt, but he does have a curly mustache, which he has
Okay.
just become very, very aware of in this presence of mustache supremacy. Ah, yes, well, I I use products too, but it can be so hard to find the right beard oil, and it's so hard to locate when you're traveling so much. For mustache monthly.
I have the next question. First off, I'm
Before you
a
go,
huge
Pieta, do you have any facial hair?
no. I think this Piet's clean shaven.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh, we are big fans. A champion and a mustache awesomeness. How do you do it, especially when you're fighting? How do you keep such a pristine mustache and not let it get in the way of the fighting? Because you became a champion. Wow, this is such an impressive
His
feat.
eyebrows raise when you start talking about fighting, and he looks at the walls. So, he stands up again. You know I am a fighter, eh?
The word gets
Excellent.
Well,
around. Are
yeah.
you kidding?
Now, I don't typically worry about my mustache and beard because my opponents do not stand up very long.
Oh my gosh.
But now that you mention it, there are times when I need to apply fresh oil after a bout.
Amazing.
Are there any
That was
other
my turn. How about
Have
questions?
the,
you,
This
Sunny?
yeah,
must not
of
seem.
course. Mine's more of a comment. Tomorrow we'll have our artist with us to draw your portrait for Mustache Mustache Monthly? Mustache
Monthly?
Monthly. And I'm
Yes.
just wondering if that was doable, especially because the last time I was doing this for a fighter, they were fighting that night and their entire beard got cut off, and so we had to cancel their entire issue.
That is a terrible story. I would hate for that to happen to me. But
It would
it
be
is
awful.
unlikely, of course.
Oh, that's what they said
Now,
too.
oh, hmm, interesting. Is this somewhere in Craghammer that this experience occurred?
Oh, no, 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 no. Mustache Monthly occurs throughout the areas between the blue on the map, which is the ocean.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was in a
Oh
different
yeah,
city.
we're
So
traveling.
all over Taldore. Could I?
Yes.
I've. I don't think that I knew of the existence of such a publication. Is there some way that I could get a copy of this? I would like maybe 30 or 40 copies once it comes out.
Oh yeah, once it
Well,
comes
we're
out, we'll be sure. We're really big in Wildmount. We're not as big over here, but we're trying
Oh,
to
interesting.
branch
On
out.
several continents. This, I
Oh
will be
yeah, we're
known
prestige.
farther and wider than even the continent of
Yes.
Taldore.
As long as you keep that
Well,
mustache till tomorrow.
oh, yeah. Oh, tomorrow. I thought you said
Photo.
today.
No, the photo's tomorrow.
Photo.
The picture. The
The
picture.
The pic.
painting.
Sorry.
Oh,
The painting.
I
the
hope
drawing.
it is
Yeah.
a magical one, for I do enjoy the moving picture. Does your Mustache Monthly have the ability to flex and flow with the movement provided?
well,
Is it a magical
Yeah.
paint or is it a still?
we take stills from our conversation here. As you can see, this is my assistant, Cece. She's been writing interview questions and your answer and response, of course. And I also have her draw a bit as well. And we take all several different angles of the mustache and the one that wears it too, as it were. And then we go back and we attempt to do something magical with it. And sometimes, yes, we will have a magical portrait. Indeed. Yes.
Excellent. That is the kind that I prefer.
Good.
Now,
So kind. We
what can I
prefer
tell you?
to. I'm sorry. I don't know why I got so loud there. I'm so excited.
I was born in the arch above, and that is where my home still lies. Uh, my mother was a very kind woman, and I began growing my beard. Oh, by the way, Sonny, do you have a beard?
I think I've ever said I did, so I'll say no for now.
Okay. I began growing my beard at a very young age. Can you believe, he especially leans over toward Sonny, that when I was a mere child of 3 years old, I have the beginnings, the angel fuzz.
Oh wow.
That was a good sign that I would have
Guys,
a
that's
big,
impressive.
strong beard.
It was
Yes.
Of
destiny.
course, we'd expect nothing less from the great.
Yeah.
Destiny. I like the sound of that.
Destined for greatness and beardness. Working title, but it's
Yeah. So do you
you,
have any like tips for growth? Some of us aren't, as
it all
as
comes
blessed.
from the parents. You see, my mother had a beautiful,
Oh no.
luxuriant red beard, and my
Yeah.
father's was solid black, blacker than coal. When you looked at it, you could not even see the gleam. It was so black. It was like a black hole of void across his chest. Magnificent. Now, when I was, and he starts going into his history, when I was I think 6.5 years of age, and I'm currently 212, 6.5 years of age, my mother tells me these stories of how I grew my first mustache. And he goes on and on. Do you guys want me to continue making this up?
Sunny will let him get to like 10 years old and then goes, actually, excuse me, uh, Mr. Bogus.
That is Balgus.
Oh,
Balgus.
oh, oh, sorry,
Malgus.
sorry, Mr. Bogus Bogus.
Do you
Audience
know that
is.
the bogus is a derogatory term? Please,
Oh,
Balgus is my
oh.
name.
I just assumed that's what they chant in the fighting arena when you get
They
out there.
say Balgus,
Oh,
Balgus.
my bad. Okay, okay.
Some, I have heard also my hero, the words my hero ring out.
Interesting, because
But,
last
I've
night
heard
people
that
were just
too.
calling you Mr. Bogus all night long.
well, I have not. Who was calling you that? Calling me that?
Oh, like everyone on the streets, they're talking about how they were so excited to laugh at Mr. Bogus again in the arena.
What are you saying? Of
He's.
course, they were
Let
saying
me let me get
bogus.
another deception check.
You.
Deception check, and he's rolling an insight.
Okay, my good luck had to run out sometime. Nat one for a total of 7.
He stands up. Suddenly, his expression has entirely gone dark. You are insulting me? Purposely? Please leave immediately.
Oh, oh.
Get
I
out.
do apologize.
I do not
Do
believe.
apologize.
He walks to the door and swings it open violently. Get out.
That's how we pull pranks on our guests.
I am not one who enjoys
Yeah,
such
okay.
pranks. He
I'll leave.
calls
You
down.
all you all enjoy finishing the interview and Sunny will try to run out, but he
I
gets in there.
apologize for her. Her hearing has been off since the incident of the loud.
You two,
Uh,
get out, all of you. I will
Okay.
do no
Yeah,
such
that seems
interview.
right.
we're
Okay.
sorry. We didn't mean any disrespect. Sorry, sir.
Did not
Your
mean.
mustache is really impressive. That's
I
for
would like
real.
to find you in the ring, he says to
um.
Pieta.
So right before he leaves, Stony will take one action, to cast detect magic. No, not detect magic. Detect thoughts. And as he completes the spell, he's going to turn around and say, when you fight, do you lead with your left hand or your right hand?
I would like to show you. Now get out. You can see he's got his hands are curled into fists right now. He's really upset.
Um, well, what his tell me what are his surface thoughts when I ask him that?
Um, how about roll an insight check, and that spell will give you advantage to read his body language to
Okay.
see if he leads with his left or right.
So Stony isn't actually trying to get him to like tell him. He's trying to get him to
Oh, you're just
question.
trying to read his thoughts.
I
Okay.
he's no,
Yeah.
he's trying to get him to try and um think about his fighting style so that he gets the yips.
Okay.
This is his last ditch effort.
Right. Uh, what would be his thoughts? He feels. You would just get surface thoughts, right?
Yeah, just surface thoughts.
He feels very betrayed and tricked. And he's wondering who he's going to pound into the sand for this ridiculous farce. You made him feel really proud of himself, and then you pulled the rug out from under him. He's very upset because he keeps thinking that he's not a braggart. He's a successful businessman. He doesn't go around touting himself. And you guys brought this to him. Somebody had to put you up to it, and he's going to find out who. He's just mad.
All right.
He's not thinking about the fighting ring unless I guess you could see maybe an image of you four lying on the sand with bloody pulped faces, like he'd love to beat you into the ground.
So he's not at all thinking about which fist he leads with when he asks him that question.
Um, not really. He uses both fists.
Okay.
Um, Once we're outside the tavern, I'm gonna take Pietta's arm and be like, I'm so sorry. I think I screwed that up.
And this is why we don't lie, Sonny. Hope you learn a lesson here.
I was just trying to give him the yaps.
The yips, Sonny. It's the
Oh,
yips.
damn it.
Um, well, I don't know if it'll be okay, but let's just say if I make it to the end, it's gonna be a very fierce fight.
Yeah, I think you might have an even
Oh,
fiercer fight. Uh, should we still bet on Pieta? Well, why am I even asking?
Stony!
of course we're still going to bet on him. He's
What?
Of
the
course you
He
best.
shouldn't bet on me.
he could throw the
Wait,
fight.
yeah,
He's got
No.
motivation now to strike him down. He's
Not if we get the entire crowd to chant bogus.
Oh yeah,
Then it wouldn't have been a lie.
that
it would work, I think.
it would still be a lie, but I suppose that would be an interesting solution. How would we even do that?
maybe we just get him to hear that. I know this. We shouldn't do this. This is too devious. Very unheroic. Like this is awful.
Piatta's right. I could chant it in his head.
Oh no. Oh god.
This is getting wacky. All right, whose turn is it next? It wasn't mine anymore. Where are we going now?
No. Rip?
Moss that I found.
Moths. Oh, great.
It's really nice.
What an excellent break. I love moths.
Yeah,
I could learn so much about moths. Just good old moths. Can't go wrong with
moss.
moths, except when they eat your clothes.
Well, I
But
guess we don't have to try to make
it's
Mustache Monthly a real thing now.
it's moss, not moths.
Like
But I could
that.
probably find you some moths.
What about moths with mustaches? So we could start on our
You could
magazine.
use the moss for a mustache, probably.
That's cool. I'm
Guys, I
gonna
don't know.
instantly do minor illusion and have a mustache of moths.
I like your mustache.
I'm sorry. Wait. I should
Yeah.
No.
clarify.
No,
M
okay. So the moss was this way.
Moths or Moss?
Mm, no, the plant kind.
Oh, oh,
MOSS.
the plant kind. See, this is where I got confused.
Yeah.
I'm fine with either. I like moss too. It can be delicious in some
Sorry
stews.
for
I've
the
heard.
yeah. Sorry for the bummer. I could probably find you some flying moths. Probably not flying moths,
That's
but
that's all
flying
right.
moths definitely. They're gonna be here somewhere.
Is
Lead
moss
the
And I'll
way,
give
technically
you.
Rick.
a
I
lichen?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Like in what?
Oh,
Plant
yeah,
like
yes.
moss.
What's the
It's
Lichen.
like yeah, it's like soft and like kind of furry feeling, and if it's really good at slipping you up if you're going in a creek.
They grow on
Moss or
rocks.
lichen?
Both.
So what's the
They're
difference?
like cousins. Well,
Good
that's a good
question.
question.
Where are you guys heading right now?
But to
To
the moss where I was meditating this
Okay,
morning,
you find it.
the glowy stuff. See, it
Okay,
glows.
those are funguses.
I told
They're
you. Oh,
mushrooms.
the mushrooms. Yeah, and see, look, so there's glowing. Yeah, it's good stuff.
By the way, every time
Smells great.
Sunny sees moss slash lichen now, she's going to ask, which one's that? Just canon.
Oh, you'll be asking it a lot down here
Yep.
because it's everywhere.
you have
Okay,
a profound
so you've
curiosity,
found the
Sunny.
moss.
So that's my turn. Pieta, where did you want to go?
I don't know. I didn't want to go anywhere. I was. I guess. Uh, so I'm really distraught about what just happened. I think I'm gonna offer a sincere apology when I get in the rink. This is. I feel. Yeah. I just can't stop thinking about. I just feel really bad about what happened.
Mm,
He
perhaps.
has a lot of money. I don't know if you have to feel that bad about it.
It's not about the money. It's about lying and making him feel super awesome about himself, and then then not. I don't know. I'm kind of internally conflicted.
Well, Peter, not all parts were lies. Yeah, Cece, please, bring the stacks of papers. Yeah, he gave very solid answers, and look, this would fit very nicely if Mustache Monthly did exist. Plus, he might still like the sketches too. Perhaps you could use this as an olive
I think we should
branch.
make him a sketch. I think we should actually make a good sketch with about him, making him look good.
Yeah, maybe write something nice about him.
A
How
sincere
nice his
apology.
mustache is.
You can give it to him after you beat him tonight.
Exactly. I mean, wait, no, yes, give it to him regardless.
Oh, well, yes.
But uh, yeah, I think I definitely have a fierce fight ahead of me, and I am not going to. I'm going to try to talk some sense into him, but hopefully at the end he'll accept this gift. But he seemed
Okay,
pretty
where
upset.
are we headed? Yeah,
All
where are we
right,
headed?
Peter's place. Where's Peter going?
So this is cool, Moss. Yeah.
Moss.
Why don't we go and get a little distracted? Is there any cool, uh, touristy things to do?
You could go spit down the hole. There's a giant hole in the middle of the city that the outside light shines down. It's like each layer is a ring with a big hole in the middle, and at the bottom is are the foundries. So there's a lot of fire coming up. So from the bottom, it's lit with like this orange light, and from the top, this sunlight. And you guys are in the middle level, so you could go out to the edge of that circle and look down or look up. There's
Y-
snowflakes that fall from the top, and they melt before they get to you because of all the heat coming up from the below the lower level.
That sounds cool. Let's go do that.
Okay, so you go to the middle and look over the edge. Um, Looking down, there are some things that you notice. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Eight.
The whole.
Wow. I'm rolling really well today. I don't know what's going on. 18.
Okay.
Ooh, 14.
16.
All right. So, yeah, that's pretty good. You guys notice a lot of things down there as you look, and there are some little platforms that stick out for tourists or for people looking off the edge. There are also some cranes and things, a lot of wires going up and down from the bottom to the top. So, looking down, you see what looks like a large, very carefully circled, very perfect circle made out of stone, but it is a pool of lava, or what seems like lava. It's big. A lot of heat is when you look over the edge. You feel the heat rising up into your face. All around this pool are metal constructions, buildings, machines, cranes, and lifting things, lifting machines. Most of it is made of metal, and you can see they are building giant chain links and mining carts and uh, tops. You can see them working on the tops of homes that like adorn these beautiful metal things that adorn the tops of some of their tall homes. Um, you see some big stuff like that. And then a little further out, you see smaller shops that, and you could barely see the people moving down there, tiny like ants, but you can hear the banging and clanging of all their tools as they work. You can see some people. Um, who does any of you have a perception of over, say, +3? Okay, so Pieta, your eyes are very sharp. You can see that outside of these big foundries and the places that build the large stuff, there are people working like blacksmiths, and they're holding up this beautiful shiny silver armor and pieces of um, uh, maybe armor for giant goats. It's just there's an armory, uh, quenching shiny swords, and then that's a whole half of what you see. All this metal work. And then over on the other side of this circle you're looking down in is a bunch of trails, pathways lined with wooden plank walkways that lead down into a big pit, a big cavern. And you can see even from here the there's a big blue tapestry. It's gigantic. It's probably 30 feet high and 100 feet long, and you can just read it from here. It says Gray Spine.
Hmm.
and there are carts and things coming up and going into this giant cavern. This is the Gray Spine mining operation, the major one that mines underneath the city.
Huh. Thought comes to mind on Pieta, thinking about how like some of the first missions were um dealing with weird mining incidents and like people with like floating blue stone and all that, and he asks the group, I wonder if they deal with that floating blue stone like when we were first going on adventures, and I wonder if that stuff is still around.
Before Rip died.
Yeah.
Well, you would know that broomstone is very much used everywhere in airships. It lifts them up, and that's what lets them fly. It's
I
called
wonder if this
broom,
place
Brume, broomstone.
BRUME. I wonder if this place has brimstone.
Do you think there's someone we can ask?
I mean, I don't care. I don't think I care that much.
Oh, I mean, we are trying. I mean, it was connected to something in Gladewell, maybe, right? It
I
had.
Yeah, did we
imagine
ever?
Crackhammer has broomstone stores somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like something they would have. I don't know. I just got a little reminiscent about our past journeys. Um, Seeing all of this work, all of this metal work, and all the mines. I bet there's some pretty cool stuff in the mines.
Well, we did think that maybe the broomstone was related to the sky falling, or if it was something that was a byproduct. And if they're mining it here, well then, if you're mining it, then there's always the byproduct is gonna be there. That's just kind of how byproducts work.
Hmm. Well, we should probably do some investigating.
Hmm.
Should wait for
Like,
Fern for that part.
Who
Maybe the
wanted
yeah,
group
that?
were needing. Oh,
She's certainly sneakier than you.
well,
Well,
she's off getting information. We should get information of our own.
hmm, I'm better at investigating.
That's a bold statement.
I'm gonna tell her you said that.
Fine. I don't really care. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. Why would that be a problem?
Wouldn't it be?
Yeah, she might not take offense to it, or
Yeah,
she might.
or she might. Who knows?
No, no, it's probably fine. Probably.
Probably.
I think you just gave Stony the yips.
Not the yaps.
Well, Stony, it's your choice where to go next. So,
Okay, then I will give you all a choice to vote on. I have two places that I want to go to. One, I would like to check out their library. That is one choice.
number two,
The number two choice is going to check
yes,
out
that
their
one.
forges. I would like to see how they make things here. Perhaps learn a thing or two.
Yeah, let's go to the forges. I don't think I can. I need a nap right now.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, it's
no
still
napping
fairly early
places
in the
in the
morning.
library.
There are giant, like train car sized elevators that are hauled up and down, and you can take it down to the pit, the third level, the one
Ooh.
with the pool of lava and all the foundries and metalwork companies and the mines.
Mm.
And these run constantly. You don't have to pay for it. You just go down it. So you pile on with like 30 other people who are headed down, a lot of them carrying things, um, and you go down with shipments to the lower level. I think that that's a good place to start pulling up to a stop for the day, unless y'all had any last questions or concerns. If there's anything you definitely need to get done down in the foundries.
No,
Nope.
Stony was going to ask some
All
very
right.
I don't
Then
banal
think
this is
so.
a good
questions.
stopping place. Okay. Like, we can ask them.
Like, how are orders processed? What sort of logistics are run down here? How does the operations work from raw materials to a focused product like ingots or or
Yeah.
armor?
So you can watch this. You can watch it in many different places. You can see their process. And if you ask somebody, they kind of scoff and say, "What are you, 5 years old?" So basically, they are born and bred on this stuff. They are taught it from the day they're born about mining and forging and metalwork and digging. So it's almost too simple a question. You can see it in action. So I guess you could learn some things from that for your own work that you do, but really you don't have a pit of lava to hurry up the process. So that's one of
It's
their
true.
main um, benefits in that process. Okay.
Very
Right.
neat.
Banal
Well,
questions asked.
shall we wrap up tonight? Yeah. All questions are asked and all answered. And with that, folks, thanks again for sticking with us in another exploration of yet another city. And um, next Monday, we should have at least one fight between Pieta and Balgas, and maybe way lots more going on with our whole crew back in action. All right, guys, thanks for coming with us. Once again, we are Dicey Decisions. Please join us on Discord and become part of our community. And this is Zeros to Heroes, episode 52. We've been playing this game a long
Wow!
time. Yeah,
52 or
Look at
54?
us go.
yeah.
It says 54 on
Are
the
we? No.
screen.
Does it? Well, maybe we
Yeah.
are 54, but I think we're 52.
Okay.
I'll have to go back and look at the numbers
You never
in
get the number
YouTube.
right.
Yeah, we'll get the number right. We're above 50, which feels like haven't had enough for y'all to do, but we've been wall to wall every episode doing stuff.
Mhm.
So thanks for sticking with us, folks. We'll see you next time on Dicey
Bye, guys.
Decisions.
Bye bye.